All right, good evening, guys. So this is Wednesday, 27th of December 2023, 8:32 p.m. and I'm back in my room. I'm late. I'm missing my Japanese lesson today again. It's Wednesday today, so 3 days I'm missing again. Definitely tomorrow. So today I basically just got busy with one thing after the other, and well, those are honestly excuses, everything. But yeah, so back here, just an update. Nothing much to talk about today, honestly. Like, I'm not exactly in the mood to do this either, but I didn't want to miss it, at least not this one. So, daily video thing, keep the streak going, and it's easier to keep the streak going than breaking the streak and trying to get back to it. So, this is it. Just an update today, just checking in on you guys, as Bilber would say it. Anyways, so yeah, honestly, don't have anything to talk about today. Is there something I want to say? Oh, today I was watching like that. There's this YouTuber who does crazy stuff with cars. His name is Whistlindiesel. He's a crazy dude. Like, he does all this. It's pretty crazy, but it's entertaining as well. Like, he does this crazy test with cars. He just blows them up, drops them off helicopters and stuff like that. And I was just checking out, like, recently I was getting into the whole pickup truck thing, and I was developing some fascination for it, I guess. So I was just looking out for like good pickup trucks, stuff like that. Also, I wanted to kind of set a target for myself, as like, because I was thinking of getting into some kind of, eventually, like, getting into some sort of business and stuff. And then, like, I figured if I would like get a car probably in 2 or 3 years from now, like, it might, rather than get a normal, family car kind of thing, I might as well get something that I can put to use for business and work as well, like a workhorse kind of car. And I, like, right now I have experience driving mostly compact SUVs and like a very hardy SUV, which is the Bolero, my dad's Bolero. So, like, and I do enjoy that suspension, a harder suspension. I actually enjoy the feel of harder suspensions. I don't like the suspensions where it bottoms out really a lot. Like, and harder suspensions are better, especially for me, who actually has a hard time like noticing the speed bumps often, like with the light angles and stuff, and especially with my vision issues. So I prefer cars with like who do well with speed breakers and stuff like that. So I prefer that harder suspension a bit. I feel more comfortable driving cars with harder suspension as well, so I don't have to worry too much about small bumps, stuff like that. And so I was looking into this workhorse stuff, and then I settled on, okay, probably the kind of car I would like the most would probably be like something that would suit my needs as well, and also my own preference in driving. It's probably like something with similar suspension like Bolero and this pickup, mostly this hardy workhorse kind of SUVs. So I was looking into like pickup trucks. Here in India, the pickup trucks are pretty expensive because like not the ones you can just put like proper workhorse, complete business use. Those are a bit cheaper, but when you say like pickup trucks, like which you can use as a lifestyle use as well, and also for work, there are only two options. One is Isuzu Isuzu D-Max V-Cross. That's the one option, and the other is Toyota Hilux. And Toyota Hilux, those two are the only options, and Toyota Hilux is probably the better choice, considering that Toyota has at least has like service centers here in my place as well, in here like in Arunachal, and also it's spread, at least it's way more compared to Isuzu, which just doesn't have any service centers. I don't think there is any here. I'm not aware of anything. From what I heard, Isuzu basically has this like some workshops every month or something. They come here and do servicing for you, something like that. That's what I heard. So yeah, two options only: Isuzu D-Max V-Cross and Toyota Hilux. Fortunately, we do have Hilux as option here, and Hilux is one of the most trusted, reliable pickup truck in the entire world. So it's a very good option. It's just that it's expensive here, and from the standard of, you know, from the standard here, the price standard here in Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, and even in the whole of India, Hilux is counted as an expensive car here. So it's gonna be a while before I can get my hands on it, probably. But so I was just looking into the whole pickup truck market, and also there are many other cars like brands who are trying to get into the segment. There is the Mahindra pickup something Scorpio. I think it's some variant of Scorpio. They are trying to come into the scene as well. So yeah, I was looking into those pickup trucks and stuff, and that's how I bumped into like Whistlindiesel, this YouTuber, and he has done a whole series on like durability test for Hilux, and it's crazy. And I watched through the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm actually, at first I was a bit triggered as well, even though I'm not much of a car person, but seeing how crazy he the stuff he put the car through, it was, yeah, it made me cringe a bit. But then the more I watched it, and then the more impressed I was getting with how durable Hilux was, right? So yeah, now I'm almost like convinced to set Hilux as my target for, you know, my, probably not my dream car, but it's my goal within the next 10 years kind of goal. So yeah, so I was looking into it, and it is actually fun. The guy is definitely entertaining, a bit crazy though, but entertaining. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what I was doing just an hour back. So I was just watching YouTube and stuff, and doing some research on pickup trucks, cars, workhorse. Like I'm mostly looking into like SUVs with a good load capacity that basically I can put into work, and mostly pickup trucks. But pickup trucks with so few options, just Isuzu and Toyota Hilux. So those two options, and both of them are kind of on the expensive side. Like considering most of the SUVs, you can get decent SUVs, Bolero, Scorpio, in the whole, you know, 10 to 15 range. You can get those, and Isuzu is like 25, Hilux is 35. So it's Hilux and Isuzu are already in the premium segment, considering the standard here. And so I was actually looking into some like SUVs around the 15 range, and if possible below 15 range, around 10 range, to see if something, you know, that can do like well as a workhorse as well as for lifestyle. And there's the newly launched Suzuki Jimny as well, which is pretty good. Yeah, so I was looking into stuff, and I'll probably be looking into it for a while, and then let's see. So eventually I'm definitely getting one, and probably if I'm gonna get one, probably something I can put to work as well, because I am definitely planning to get into some sort of business. Either I can put some work, probably like do some, you know, just my own self, for my own like some of the lands we have in the village countryside, probably do some farming with it and stuff like that, something small stuff, maybe not even as a business but just for my own self, like just for my own consumption, do some farming or whatever. So I'll probably need a car for that, to carry stuff back and forth from here capital to my countryside and stuff like that. So I probably need one for that. So yeah, I'm looking into it. Let's see. Plus my parents are also planning to get something for work as well, as a workhorse SUV kind of thing. So I'm looking for that as well. So let's see what we settle on, I guess. But for my personal use, I'm pretty much settled. The first one I would want to get is probably like a car that I can put to work as well as a lifestyle. And I'm not looking into comfort too much, because I don't really need much comfort. Like I'm on like any car that drives well with a decent suspension which doesn't jump you around, like the Scorpio suspension is great for me. Like, as long as it's not something crazy like the Scorpio back seats, the rear passenger suspension, which is nuts. My friend has a Scorpio and I've sat there and it's crazy. Anything better than that and I'm all good, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking into. Let's see how this works out. Anyways, that's it for today. Probably sleep, probably listen to something and then go to sleep within half an hour. Anyways, all right, see you guys tomorrow. Definitely Japanese lesson tomorrow, and good night for now. All right.